Okay, so if you are on the East Coast, good morning, good morning. All right. How's y'all day going? I know the West Coast, they not even up yet. Okay. They can't hang with us. Um, so I'm gonna talk briefly about how scam artists can make themselves look and appear to be legit. Okay. So a lot of times people don't know the real skibbity. So when it comes to me, like I don't offer any type of advice unless I've tried it or done it myself or I read an article on it. But most of the time when I tell somebody else this is what I would do is because that's literally something that I would do. Scam artists, on the other hand, will sell you this hat and they won't even wear it. That's just an example. And then also with this lottery, I'm not trying to say the lottery is a scam, y'all. I know that's why y'all chimed in to see what I was gonna say about it. I have won the lottery before, um, and it's been for you know, a couple of dollars. Okay, but I would dare to say that I've never won it for millions. Okay, and so that's why I did say like this is a legit company. All right, but they are doing more advertisement and enticements to pull people in and make them pay money to hopefully one day get some money. All right, so it's a lot that goes into pulling people in and they don't get anything in return majority of the time. Okay, and so those are the companies you have to look out for. All right, hey y'all, good morning, good morning. Thank y'all for joining. I really appreciate it. But nevertheless, when you get yourself pulled in by someone who appears to be, down to earth or, legit, you have to analyze with your, critical thinking skills that you have developed over the years, and maintain, hopefully, your antennas are going to go up basically when somebody starts, introducing themselves, hey, how you doing? Blah, 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 this and that. If they start off with their credentials first, hey, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for joining me and coming back. Hey, okay. Your antennas come up, or my antennas come up when I first meet somebody and they start off with, I went to such and such school, or, I was the top of my class, and, this and that. So I'm already thinking, like, where are you going with this? Like, why are you trying to, tell me a big lucrative story? And, so I really analyze when I first meet somebody. Okay. Now I always come off at, pretty much friendly unless something like what happened to me this morning when this car cut me off. Y'all saw it in my short video if y'all want to know more information about that. Um, Unless something like that happens, majority of the time, whenever you talk to me, I'm very cordial, down to earth. We can get to business if you want to, or I can be more, laid back and let's see what we're gonna do. All right, woo woo. Okay, so y'all tell me, you know, when you meet somebody, what causes you to say, hey, this person might not be up to any good? When they first start like talking to you, if they say, where you from, and you know, um, where did you go to school at, or what degree did you say you had? Um, so how long you been at your job? When I get those type of questions, I start to listen because I'm a little bit older. I'm a little bit seasoning. That's right. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the good energy. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And speaking of the good energy, before I go too far into this story that I was gonna go into, I wanted to show y'all how I really am. Okay. Hey sis, how you doing? Thanks for joining. Okay. Yeah. So me Because people always ask me all the time, like, how you stay fit and slim and trim, and I don't see you at the gym all the time. I don't even have a gym membership. I would love to go to the gym, but every time I try to go, it's crowded. So I'm like, listen, I drink more than I eat. Repeat after me. I drink more than I eat. These are the type of things that I'm drinking, and H2O, agua, water. But this is what I'm, in a whole day span, I'm going through all of these. This is my morning routine. Okay, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm not gonna play no games, because I don't like when people, they start off and they start rambling. I'm like, get to the point. Why did I come on this video for? That's how I am. I don't like hearing no music and let me get the mood right. No, I came here to see what's going on with you. What's your vibe? Like, what are you all about? Me, I'm like, I am very to the point. I don't play no games. If I tell you I'm about to give you $10,000, I'm about to give you $10,000. If I say I'm about to make a video on such and such that's what I'm gonna make my video on. So chime in and get ready. Okay. So that's another thing that makes my antennas go up. When I start off talking to you or speaking with you and you change the subject and you start talking about something else, then I know, what, I ain't got time for this, because you're not gonna waste my time. Time is precious, it's valuable. Yeah, I appreciate it. And so I know I showed y'all this in my last live video. I went to the store. This is how I knew people was listening. They were sold out. They were sold out. Okay. I was like, no, I made one video about that. Well, everybody, I don't know, maybe some of the people that follow me or in my lives or live in my area. And some of my friends did tell me, hey, I was on your live and I didn't know you said you was talking about these. Yes. These are the protein shakes I'm talking about when I talk about keeping my hair and my nails long and maintaining like my youthful appearance and look. Because a lot of times when people really, they get up close to me, they like, girl, you look like you still in high school. Thank you. Like, they were like, you ain't aged a day past 17. I'm like, oh, I appreciate that. But that's my secret, y'all. Okay, 30 grams of protein. Okay, and then also you can go to Smoothie King too, and you can get as much protein as you want in your smoothie. And that's going to help a lot, especially if you're getting up there and you're trying to take care of yourself and you don't want to be in the doctor's office every day, paying the $80 copay, trying to figure out, something simple that you can fix on your own. Thought I would, yep. Okay, so you got to have your arsenal ready. Because people will try to, they will, I'm gonna tell you right now, when people know you play games, or they can play with you, or they can try to scam you really easy, they will try to come with like some, how can I explain it? With the words that you like, I wouldn't normally let that slide, but since I'm having a good day, I'm gonna let that slide. Okay, I'll watch out for those people, y'all. Okay, so y'all about to see me real live and in action on what I practice, what I preach, y'all. I don't just make videos, to get the little views and the little cute little, well, thank you for the the cute little things too. Don't get me wrong, like, what I'm saying, I'm not saying I don't, want to have any type of motivation or, things like that. So thank y'all for the hearts and the 100. I do try to keep it 100. But I'm definitely trying to show y'all whatever I try to tell y'all, or if I try to sell y'all something, I do it myself. I stand behind it 100%. And people know I'm military minded. I ain't gonna say all of the military, but majority of the people that I hung around in the military, we kept it, 100. Now, you did have some people that played games and they didn't make rank really quick, because you could just tell they wasn't about their business. They wasn't trying to accomplish nothing. They wasn't trying to do nothing in their life. And you knew, like, just based on the way that they talk, that they was scamming. I'm gonna tell you, always late to formation, always in the wrong uniform. And you got some people out here in the civilian world, always late, always in the wrong. Something happened and this happened. Listen, to me, I'm like, you better get ready and stay ready. Get ready and stay ready. And then find some people. Can I, if I'm arrested and never went to court? I don't really know. But I just joined this company. What is it? Legal Shield. And it's only $37 a month. And you can have your lawyer on speed dial. Now, I was gonna say that for another video, but y'all y'all got me off on another subject. But yeah, so yeah, you can join the military. Trust me, you can join the military. You got a recruiter, you know, and these recruiters, they will get you in here. I don't know how they be getting some people in there. I'm like, what? Yeah, some people can't even do a push-up or a sit-up. You gonna learn. You're going to learn when you get in there. You're going to learn some discipline and some order and how to, you know, take care of yourself and fend for yourself out here in a world where people can be sharkish, and have that mentality where I'm just going to swoop in and swoop out. Okay. So, yeah, y'all already know, too, as well. You know, I go with my oily vitamins. I got mine from CVS. I told y'all that's the store I go to, sometimes Walgreens, because I don't like being in long lines. You know, you know how you military-minded people, you looking behind you, who's that, who this? Okay, don't get too close to me, back up, hold up, hold up, swole up, you know. You don't know me like that. You just have that type of personality, okay? But, I mean, I'm a warm-spirited person, but I know when people get too close to me or they try to get, like, you know what I'm saying, puffed up, I'm like, yo, you know, I'm telling you, you don't want you don't want the smoke. I'm telling you, you don't want the smoke. Okay. All right. Because you know, I'm cute and I keep myself, you know, cordial, I'm upbeat, but you know, I'm gonna tell you right now, I will go 0 to 100. Okay. All right. So my oily vitamins, I kick off the morning with my oily vitamins. Okay. I kick off the morning with my protein shake. I kick off the morning with my what's these right here? Gold Peak, and that's real brewed. What's this right here? Made with cane sugar. Basically, it's green tea. You see that? Green tea. All right, from Gold Peak. It's a really good company, and y'all already know if y'all been watching my videos, especially in the past when it's just like me and I'm not making my AI videos, that I'm a tea connoisseur. I'm 100. Let me see. You remember Savon's I'm 90s baby? Yep. Okay. We grew up in the hood and that's my, yep. Yeah, you know, if you grew up kind of rugged, you know, people can bring you back and you know, bring you back to how you were when you was younger. Because a lot of people that know me, they be like, oh, you used to fight a lot when you was little. Well, I had 5 brothers. And so I had no other choice. 5 older brothers. So anyways, but yeah, so if you've been watching my videos, you know that I'm a tea connoisseur. And I love tea. I stand behind tea 100%, just like I stand behind water and good water. But more than likely, if you catch me at home, just kind of relaxing and chilling and relaxing, sitting back, I will brew me a cup of tea. And I don't necessarily have to have sugar in it. I would bring out the tea packs that I have, but I wasn't going to do that this video. Y'all just, you know, call me at this time right here, whatever the case may be. Another thing too, my good old pistachios. Like, I know this is not a nutrition channel, but I do show y'all what I really do. I really keep it real. Like, I really, you know, take my time and I do things a certain way. And it's for a reason. Okay, and let me circle back, y'all. Let me circle back. Hey, what's up? Okay. Y'all be wilding out. Y'all be pumping me up. I'm trying to taper down. Y'all pumping me up. Okay. So let's go back to when this morning the lady almost ran me off the road. She was in the wrong now. She came in the parking lot and then she kind of like cut me off because she wanted to get in the line before I did. And I'm like, I'm not about to let you mess up my nice car. To me, I just assumed she was jealous that I got, way better looking car than her. Okay. Hers is raggedy. You could tell that the exhaust, she needed some fixtures on her car or her vehicle, but I ain't trying to brag. I mean, I got an electric vehicle, so, I'm trying to help the environment, okay? Help my breathing situation too as well. Um, you could just tell she was having a bad day and she was trying to push that energy off on me. And to me, even based on looking at the outside of her car, because after I leave in the morning and do my little routine, I go wash my car and I clean down my car. A lot of people, you military, you already know, okay, every Saturday or either Sunday morning, you're going to get your car or your vehicle clean. This lady that cut me off, her vehicle was nasty. Like she hasn't cleaned it in probably maybe 5 to 10 years. A lot of crud on it. Her back bumper was dented. So you can tell like she was very reckless driver. Like she doesn't too much care about herself. To me, I hold myself to a high standard. Not as high as other people, but I keep my vehicle clean, the inside and the outside, okay? You come in my car, when I'm picking up my children, they always say, oh, this is a new car. No, I've had my car for quite some time, but I just keep it clean. They was like, oh, it's a new car smell. I pay for the new car smell, okay? Because I don't want anybody getting in my car and being like, she don't clean up. She don't do this. She don't that. When you look at my house right behind me, it's clean, okay? I vacuum. Before I even come on this live and do what I need to do or say what I need to say, I clean up, okay? I clean house, okay? That's the type of person that you dealing with, okay? All right, this is how I knew this lady was a scammer in her own way. When she cut me off today, I realized this type of person had no standards. If you're willing to put your life on the line just to be in front of somebody else, I don't need to be around you. I let her go in front of me. Go ahead, lady. You were so determined to get in front of me and cut me off. Really? What are we in elementary school? You got to be the line leader. Please pick me, pick me. I want to go first. Come on now, y'all. Come on. I told y'all I can't cook. Y'all, we're gonna get some burnt stuff. But yeah, I mean I can show y'all how to cook some stuff that I do cook, but if y'all want me to go detail with my cooking, it's gonna be some burnt stuff. To me, I like stuff Cajun. If it ain't a little bit burnt on it, something's wrong with it to me. And you come to my house if you want to, your food gonna be burnt. It's gonna have something on it burnt. But anyways, yeah, so the lady that cut me off, I could tell like she was a scammer in her own way. Because she looked at me and then she had somewhat of an attitude. And I'm like, really? Just cut me off in traffic. You really wanted to do all that? And she was just really unclean. And I could tell if I came to her house, it would probably be dirty. Just like her car. Just like her attitude. Nasty. Rude for no odd reason. I can't hang with you. I can already tell when somebody is not like me at all that I cannot roll with them. Okay, I cannot intertwine my spirit with them because they're gonna bring me down. Okay, I ain't gonna go too much, off in a tangent about that, but I will tell you that after she cut off in front of me, I know she felt bad because her exhaust lowered. Her exhaust was the pipe. It lowered, and then it let out this like puff of cloud or something that was just too much. I had to cover my nose and my window was down. I was trying to get some fresh air, just to wake myself up in the morning. I like to have like a little walk or like a breath of fresh air, even if I just sit on my porch. I got to get some fresh air in before I, get my day going. And I might not even be doing nothing. Like I said, I'm going on live today, but I'm going to go through my routine on a normal basis, like what I really, really do, y'all. And I don't want to come to the store and see all my stuff gone, like my gold green tea, because I'm going to be mad at y'all. I saw the other day. I said it was 4 left. I be keeping count. I'm just like that type of person. When I go to the store and I know I get something on the regular, I keep count. Like, do I need to hurry up and get some more before? And I know when the store restocks and stuff, I be watching stuff, y'all. I mean, it's just, I don't know if it's military minded or if it's just installed in me. Sometimes you just have something, you born with something that not everybody else has. Because I will ask certain people certain things and they be like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, they don't watch for the stuff that I watch for. And I'm not trying to say I'm so in detailed and so in depth that you don't know what I'm looking for or how I move or my vibe. If you watch my channel, you can kind of see my vibe. You can kind of see my energy before you even come on my channel. You know the type of person that I am. I'm always smiling. I'm always in some type of good mood, and I'm always upbeat and up tempo. And I try not to let anybody, throw me off my A game. I'm telling you, because people are looking to throw you off and put you on a different, subject or a different, wavelength. And before I get too far into that, I wanted to show y'all something. All right. Y'all know I like to mix things up and do things a little different. And so this is what I saw in the store the other day. Ha! And listen, this is one of my secrets for spicy time. And if you you ever been around me and I say spicy time, y'all already know what time that is. All right, so I got this cute little skirt. All right, so like I don't play tennis, but I gotta look cute. I am married. I do have to make sure my husband stays interested and that my husband, why somebody always call me when I go live and text me? I don't never tell my friends and family that I'm going live because they'll try to call and be like, I want to be on the live. I want to talk. Let me stop. All right, hold on. Let me just tell them to call back. Okay, there you go. All right, so anyways, I also found this little shirt right here. All right. So this is like, it comes around your back and it comes straight down and it has some ruffles and then your back is out. Okay, y'all know I be looking good. I be looking good. During the day, I look like, professional. Y'all see how I look right here during the day? And at night, I let my hair down, okay? All right, and then I was going to show y'all, too, these dresses that I bought. And then that's going to be the last little thing. And I was going to make some comments, too, about when I went to the store. And I started to think, like, hold on. Are they trying to scam me? Because I know I could probably get this same skirt at a lower price at a different store. But I ended up getting it because of the quality. The quality. Because I can feel the fabric and know, like, okay, I can get, at least a year or two of wear out of it. So. All right, I'm back. I went and I saw these long dresses. So y'all know I'm like the opposite type of person. In the wintertime, I wear short dresses. So it's about to switch from summer to winter. So I'm going to hurry up and wear these dresses real quick. So I wear long dresses in the summertime. Long dresses. And then just a little bit of my midriff area showing. Okay, this is another long dress I found. Because I'm just like that. And then so the wintertime I wear those short little dresses that I just showed you because I can wear them with my black stockings and make sure I'm still looking like a mom, but also I'm looking good because you just never know. Let me stop. I'm just playing. Y'all know I be messing with y'all. So yeah, let's go back to how you can see how people, they are disguise themselves real easy. And the things that you got to watch out for, I already mentioned it before. You know what I mean? When they start talking to you and they're already asking too many questions, a red flag goes up for me. Because I'm like, Why are you trying to find out so much about me, and then you're not telling me anything about you? That makes me think that you are about to try to scam or do something that is not called for or unnecessary. And I stopped talking. Even though I am a talker, if somebody start asking me too many questions when they first meet me, or giving me too many compliments, oh yeah, you look nice in that, or that look good on you, or where'd you get your car from? That's how I am. You see how I look. I do just like that. I start getting quiet. And yeah, and I would blink my eyes like, and you were like near in the head, like, what I'm saying, kind of look or whatever. So when I see somebody, from a mile away that I know something ain't right, they ain't wrapped tight, or what's going on with them, yeah, it's time to, keep it moving, keep it stepping. And maybe on another day I might talk to them, but it's not going to be today. And I always try to say, I'm busy, I'm about to do something, I'm about to go here, I'm about to go there. And then, yeah, maybe next video I might cook something for y'all or do something, because I know y'all want to see me cook, even though I can't. So, yeah, I see y'all down there. I really appreciate y'all joining me today. I'm not going to drag this live out today because I really do have something else to do. But I do appreciate y'all showing up and showing out. I wanted to circle back also to the lottery. So if you're really trying to legitimately win the lottery, I would say go to stores where there's always a top winner. And so look in the windowsill and you'll see like a whole bunch of winners down there. And it'll say what they won for. Maybe it's the, cash 5. Maybe it's for the Powerball. Maybe it's for the scratch offs. They will have all of them like listed on the windowsill. If you don't see a lot of those, don't shop at those places. Because the lottery, they go out and it's almost like a door-to-door salesman. They go to different gas stations and they sell the product, which is a lottery ticket. And they're dressed up real nice. They smell real nice. They talk real fast. They talk real slick. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all, okay? Because when I know I'm going in for my job interview, I'm not trying to say I'm trying to be a scam artist, but I have my best outfit on. I have my best hairstyle. I have my best, chapstick, lipstick, lip gloss. Whatever the case may be, I have my best on. So I'm not trying to say people that dressed up real nice all the time are scam artists, but you do have to beware of somebody who is always in a 3-piece suit, i.e. at the front of the church sometimes. I'm just saying. Sometimes they look the best and they present the best because they're there for a certain agenda. Okay, y'all? I want this to hit home because I went over so much stuff about me. I kind of got away from what I was even going to be talking about today. Okay, so buyers beware. Sometimes when something is in a fancy, very fancy package, you just got to, look a little bit harder. Everything that's glitter is not gold, okay? And you're going to learn that, that type of discernment, not everybody has, okay? Especially, I want to say, starting off as a child, when you heard the ice cream truck, nicely packaged, every type of flavor of ice cream, okay? Every kid is running. Every kid is begging. Can I get a couple of dollars so I can get some ice cream? Okay, it's nicely packaged. It look good. It smell good, but is it good for you? Okay, some people didn't even learn as a child that they was being scammed and tricked because it just looked so good. And I think that's why a lot of people fall short. They say, oh, I'm going to go work for this company. It got a nice building. It smelled nice. They got a cafeteria in there. Then you also got to know too that to get in that building is behind some type of security. Some type of bar sometimes. Some type of, you can't even get in the building without, tapping your little badge in. That's for a reason. Okay, I ain't gonna say those jobs like that are scamming, but why they got all that money and why they got this nice building and why they got this, and that. Okay, I ain't trying to put no kind of shade towards these big companies and things of that nature because I worked in corporate America, I worked in the military, I worked at the post office. Oh, yeah, I gotta get out of here because I was waiting on this call. All right, I'll talk to y'all later and see y'all on the next live. Let me get off of here.